So let's try to summarize what we've learned about the memento design pattern. So mementos are typically used to roll back states arbitrarily. A memento is typically a token or a handle class, and it usually has no functions of its own. It has a certain amount of states, and those states are typically immutable, meaning that you have read-only properties, for example. So a memento is not required to expose the state directly, to expose the actual state to which it reverts the system. However, in the .NET framework, it's actually quite difficult to hide the state, unless of course you use internal visibility, and then this is in some sort of outside class, because remember, the memento is returned from a piece of API. Everything that you return from an API has to be accessible to some degree, so typically you preserve the state as read-only properties. And a consequence of this approach is that you can also use the memento pattern, like the command pattern, to implement undo and redo functionality, provided you save every single memento that happened during the actual modification of the system, in which case it becomes a bit like the command pattern.